20 Uyo News at this time. My name is Utabi Achibong. A reminder that this broadcast is reaching you live on Star Times, Channel 103, and our social media platforms on Facebook and YouTube. On religious matters, men of God in Akwa Ibom State have been admonished to be humble and maintain high level of integrity in order to preach the gospel of Jesus through their good deeds. This was the position of some renowned Christian clerics who spoke during a 3-day pastors' believers conference in Uyo, the state capital. John Paul Olumona reports that the event was attended by different men of God from various churches in the state.
The 3-day Pastors Believers Conference, which started on Wednesday 5th and ended on Friday 7th June 2024, had as its theme Fire and Miracles. It was organized by Ben of Young World Outreach, BOWO, in collaboration with Christian Association of Nigeria, Akwa Ibom State Branch, to refresh the minds of preachers and other believers to remain focused on the teachings of the Bible and firm despite the distractions. In his sermon, Bishop Emmanuel Etim charged Christians to believe and trust in God always for answers to their prayers.
God is the same yesterday and forever. If you have done it before, you can do it again. Let us always put our faith in Him. Let us not believe in the things of the world. This world is very temporary.
The representative of the Akwa Ibom State Governor, Reverend Nduese Kure, and that of Udom Emmanuel, Reverend Daniel Akwatang, as well as Archbishop Kokobasi of the Methodist Church Nigeria, all commended the organizers, especially Apostle Ben of Young, on his 60th birthday, and wished Christian community well.
To mark 60 years of God's grace and benevolence, I pray for more robust health, wisdom, and guidance, so you may continue to win more souls.
Let men of God in Akwa Ibom humble themselves and stay on course, because God who calls anybody into ministry has given him a direction.
You prosper spiritually, you prosper financially, you prosper numerically.
Other men of God agreed that all Christians must unite across denominations to make positive impacts in the state and country.
That this God will continue to strengthen you and give you more years to win more souls.
My message to the church is, please let us go back to that statement of Jesus Christ in John 17 verse 21, that they may be one. Oneness is what makes Christianity Christianity.
Apostle Ben of Young says God has been faithful to him and family, hence he will continue to propagate the gospel of Christ. While the state chairman of Christian Association of Nigeria, Bishop Chris Nyon, says the program has achieved its purpose.
It cut across the church denominations and blocks, and so I'm satisfied. It's the essence of, when you talk about change, change begins in you, and from you it completely saturates the entire environment. When Jesus Christ came, he came alone, and today we're all preaching Christ.
You should pray and seek for revival, and then seek God. Let God take over this land. When God takes over this land, you will see a lot of things will take place. Transformation will take place, recovery will take place, value, prosperity will take place. There will be long life. There will be a lot of revolution in every area of life. We shall have a better life.
There is nobody that can dissuade him from preaching the gospel. His outreach ministry is in his blood. So I want to encourage the Christian community that whatever area the Lord has called you into, please stay on that lane.
Seeing him travel to nations, and I pray that God is going to give him more grace to travel to more nations of Christ, to the four corners of the earth. Actually,
the event featured messages, prayers, and various choir renditions. In Uyo, John Paul Olumona, and Ennis.
Away from spiritual matters, the Akwa Ibom State government has inaugurated a committee to domesticate the National Women Economic Empowerment Policy. The Commissioner for Women Affairs and Social Welfare charged the committee to diligently discharge the duties in line with the rights agenda of the state government. Emedio Omo has details.
The inauguration of Committee for Domestication of National Women Economic Empowerment Policy is to ensure that women in the state are empowered to contribute efficiently to national development. The committee is saddled with the responsibility of executing effective monitoring and evaluation of a project framework that will give women in the state a hope for a brighter future.
One of the things we'll look into the national policy and see what is there, and then see how we can adopt it to meet the state needs.
I urge all members of the committee to do same, to ensure that this vital document is domesticated to our own context in the state, to guide women empowerment activities in the state.
I know anything that involves women and men, it means it is for the generality of all. Whatever idea we have to make it what we want, we will try to domesticate it.
The Commissioner for Women Affairs and Social Welfare, Ini Adiakpan, is emphasizing the need for committee members to embrace objectives of the project, bearing in mind gender equality cannot be achieved if women are not economically empowered.
And a framework like that will help us to track all empowerment programs, not just trying to know the impact it has got on the women of the state and how they have made use of it, how they have been strengthened for political, social, economic, and health engagement.
Akwa Ibom State is among the 6 states selected for domestication of the National Women Economic Empowerment Policy Monitoring and Evaluation Framework. In Uyo, Emedi Omo, NTA News.
Will be completed and handed over to beneficiaries in 2025. The Managing Director, Oriental Energy Resources Limited, Mr. Mustafa Indimi, announced this during an interactive session with members of the House of Representatives Committee on Implementation of Corporate Social Responsibility and the host communities of the company. Clement Barikwi has details.
It is not a regular interactive meeting as members of the House of Representatives Committee on Implementation of Corporate Social Responsibility are here on a fact-finding mission to know how Oriental Energy Resources Limited is living up to its corporate social responsibility. Managing Director, Oriental Energy Resources Limited, Mr. Mustafa Indimin, who was represented, told the lawmakers and other guests that all the company's projects and programs are designed to reduce poverty, provide good health and well-being, quality education, gender equality, among other sustainable development goals. He announced plans to complete and hand over a residential estate, Oriental Village Mbo, to the beneficiaries in 2025.
This project is a residential estate development consisting of 80 units of one-bedroom apartments, 2 gatehouses, estate management office, health facility, 6 classrooms, a water supply system, recreational park, service yard, and other ancillary facilities.
Some representatives of Efiat, Ebugu, Ewang, Uda, and Udesi communities collaborated on the achievement of Oriental Energy Resources Limited in their areas.
We are appealing to Oriental Energy. Even the road leading from Udesi to Airport Tambo, this rainy season cannot pass.
In terms of social corporate responsibility, they have been very, very proactive.
Chairman, House of Representatives Committee on Implementation of Corporate Social Responsibility, Professor Obi Lilian Orebu, says going by what they have seen on ground, other company energy resources in the area of CSR.
We are happy that they have been able to provide, at least to a reasonable extent, the infrastructures in these communities.
The interactive meeting was attended by community leaders, representatives of the state government, and other stakeholders. Clement Barikui, NTA News.
Meanwhile, in keeping with its commitment to achieving the Sustainable Development Goals 13 on climate action, Oriental Energy Resources Limited has donated a climate monitoring and observation station to the University of Uyo. The facility was handed over to the institution at a ceremony in Uyo. Clement Barikui again has details.
With the adverse effect of climate change increasing by the day in countries around Nigeria, urgent steps are needed to mitigate the effect of these life-threatening situations. Accurate data on climate change is the first step to addressing these changing weather conditions, and Oriental Energy Resources Limited is taking the lead.
Hereby hand over the equipment manuals to the Vice Chancellor of the University of Uyo.
Beyond donating the climate monitoring and observation station to University of Uyo, Oriental Energy Resources Limited, according to representative of the Managing Director, Mr. Mustafa Ndini, has continued to make progress towards reduction of emissions from its operations.
The core areas of our social investment interventions in Akwa Ibom State are community health, education and human capital development, enterprise development and support, as well as capacity building for sustainable development. We have several examples of completed projects and programs which attest to our philosophy on social investment in the last few years.
Vice Chancellor of University of Uyo, Professor Nyaudon Dayo, and others say with the donation to the institution, Oriental Energy Resources Limited has once again demonstrated that it cares of its host communities.
By what has happened today, Oriental Energy Resources Limited has provided the necessary resources. Of course, it has to do with resources, and thus actualize the dream of what they have proposed.
The CSR initiative goes beyond simply writing a check. It's indeed a strategic investment in our future.
Let me appreciate Oriental Energy Limited for the milestone achievement to typify its rich history of human capacity development through various infrastructural, technical, vocational, and educational supply services.
The Climate Monitoring and Observation Station will provide practical experience for the various components of climatology and climate change studies in the university, among others. The team had earlier paid a classical on the Vice Chancellor in Council before proceeding to inaugurate and hand over the climate facility. Clement Barikui, NTA News.
It was a staged celebration of shapes, styles, sounds, and more as the Department of Theatre Arts, University of Uyo, organized Uyo Stage Carnival Exhibit Season 9. Etino Ibanga tells us more.
This is a commercial theatre initiative that exposes theatre administration students of the University of Uyo to skills of event conception, branding, audience engineering, and artist management. Since 2015, the event director, Sandu Mana, known as Tosi, has been bringing members of the audience from the town and gown, and therefore the season 9 on the theme emphasis was not different. It was an event where every contestant thrilled the audience with various displays in fashion, culture, modeling, musical, and dance. The progenitor Sandu Mana speaks.
So what we do is at the end of the model show, we are going to have a contest which we call the First of Exhibit, which is pageantry, where we allow some talented, brilliant, beautiful, and wonderful artists emerge and stand to win scholarship grants. maybe for 1 year, for 2 years, or for a semester, depending. So that's what we have been doing. It's courtesy of a course called Commercial Theatre, which I teach final year students.
The dance studio, University of Uyo main campus, Nwaniba, venue for the carnival, hosted entertainers and other guests who had this to say.
Full experience, it's exciting, it's fun to be here, and I really want to commend, the facilitator of this program that has lasted for years now, and I think it is going from glory to glory.
With the love His Excellency Pastor Man have for talent in Akwa Ibom State, I can tell you, in few years from now, these people will become stars and they will earn a lot from the industry.
I love the vibes here. I love all the student people come out, they cheer them, no dull movement.
The highlights of the event include a pageantry where outstanding talent went home with scholarship awards, outstanding creativity awards, as well as crowning of king and queen as faces of exhibit season 9, UNOYO 2024.
Actually, I won't say that I did it alone, because with the help of my queen, even when I'm down, but she should keep on pushing me, telling me that we can do this.
There'll be more of programs that will encourage theatre arts students to enhance their abilities in whatever aspect they choose in life.
The organizers say the event is also an avenue to discover talent among students. Etienne Oibanga, NTA News.
And from the love angle, the love between Precious Gift and Unime was consolidated with marriage rights in accordance with the norms and customs of Ibibio Nation. Joy Obani captured the moment for NTA News.
The occasion, witnessed by family members, the political class, friends and well-wishers, was not without the hospitality from the bride's family, known locally as Odiaibenge. It was also time for the bride's parents to set the tune for the event with a dance into the arena to the admiration of guests. There was also the traditional presentation of drinks to the parents of the newly married as tradition demands.
Just let you know that this is my wife.
The chairman of the occasion, Emmanuel Ibiok, advised the newly married to always respect and love each other.
It's always good to start very young and grow together. I want to commend you. Looking up to the future, you decided to accept this young man. I want to believe that that same God that has given you a very wonderful choice in this life will help you to grow together in peace and joy and prosperity.
The new married couple could not hide their joy as they expressed love and affection for each other.
I feel fulfilled starting a journey with someone who you share a lot of purpose with.
I feel good, I'm excited and also nervous at the same time. First of all, my husband is a lover of God, which is the most important thing.
Some family members and friends share in their joy.
These children got groomed, watched, God protected them. To go out and to come in and to come of the age. Honestly, I owe all thanks and gratitude to God. There is nothing any of us can say we did. It's not actually us that did it. It was God and mercy. God's mercy that made it what we are today.
I am filled with joy because it's what every woman desires for her daughter, and today has come and I have seen everything, and I am sure God is also happy. I am extremely happy.
We have to tolerate each other for the marriage to grow old as I did my own.
It's a thing of joy because it's God's will. When God is with you, everything is possible.
It's a beautiful thing, and I wish them the very best of everything. May God guide and lead them aright, protect them, grant them the fruit of the womb, and above all, may they live happily ever after.
I'm so happy that, she has a divine visitation, and she's marrying at a good age.
So I am so happy, and I wish them the very best.
Many marriages have crashed in time past, and by the help of God, we'll see them through.
Traditional marriage rites, according to the norms and tradition of the Ibibio people, clamors with prayers for the new couple. Joy Obani, NTA News.
Talking sports now. Regular body exercise and fitness trainings are key to healthy living and long life. This is the stance of fitness experts and aerobics enthusiasts who spoke with Dianime Uko.
The essence of regular body workout cannot be overemphasized, as it enhances strength and soundness of mind. To this end, experts advise both the young and old to engage in consistent exercise.
Fitness helps a lot, and that's not to say that fitness will cure medical issues as such, but it will help reduce the chances of death by having regulating your blood pressure and some other things that may have to do with food. So medically, you're advised to walk and to be fit and to stay healthy.
For you to be healthy, you have to be keeping fit. You can be slim and then you are not fit. You can be fat and then you are very, very fit. So you keeping fit is for you to exercise yourself, exercise your muscles.
I can go longer distance than this because I've been charged, by this exercise.
Is there any age limit or exemption to exercise, and what is the role of physical activity on mental health and well-being?
Man by nature was made to be active as a child, playing around, running around, and those things are part of fitness. So as you get older, our ancestors then used to tap palm wine, go to the farm. Those are fitness activities. Then in modern times, fitness is now modernized to what they call workout now, where you have to use the gym. So I'll tell people also the gym also you can do fitness, stay fit without using the gym. So if you use the gym, that's fine. But if you don't have a gym, you can improvise and work out at home. The essence is just being consistent and knowing what to do to achieve results. At old age, you may be limited by some factors. That doesn't mean you're exempted from working out. So I tell people on your bed, you can work out. By your chair, you can work out as long as you are involved in the activity of life. It helps you mentally as well. If you're reading, it helps you to overcome stress and depression.
Research shows that people who exercise regularly have better mental health, emotional well-being, and lower rates of mental illness. Dianime Uko, NTA News.
Again, Nigerian sprint star Rosemary Chukwuma clinched bronze medal in the final of women's 100 meters at NCAA Championships in Oregon, USA. For these and other sports stories, let's join Suleiman Musa for updates.
We begin with football. The Super Eagles of Nigeria will be looking forward to secure a very crucial victory to reignite their hopes of qualifying for the 2026 FIFA World Cup finals when they face Benin Republic in their next qualifying match. The 3-time Africa Cup of Nations winners will be seeking to bounce back from their recent 1-1 draw against South Africa on Uyo Akwa Ibom State, as Nigerians expect nothing less than a win.
Much is not lost. We expect a very robust reaction. Nigeria now has 3 points, 3 draws with 3 points, and the top team, which is Lesotho, has 5 points. So hopefully, if we're playing Benin on Monday, if all goes well, we might just churn out a result.
To athletics, Nigerian sprint star Rosemary Chukwuma capped off her collegiate career with a podium finish, clinching the bronze medal in the women's 100-meter final at the NCAA Outdoor Track and Field Championship night after driving his tee-shot into the trees. However, the American was able to regain his composure, starting with a birdie on the next hole and finished with a 1-under par 71 after 2 further birdies and a bogey on the 18th. With Sport Update, Suleiman Musa, NTA News.
And do join us again at 7 p.m. for fresh package. Have a good day.